What's up, good people? So tonight was the 21st December edition of AEW Dynamite, but in regular cases, this was a very special AEW Dynamite entitled Holiday Bash. Y'all know this is the time of year where AEW be doing their 100 TV specials. Last week we had Winners Coming. Tonight we had Holiday Bash, and next week we're going to be having New Year Smash. But overall, outside of that, I thought this was a really good episode of AEW Dynamite for the most part, especially that first hour. And we're going to kick things off with Ricky Starks, who obviously talked about his loss against MJF and was like, you know what, I may have lost last week, but I still came out here with respect and dignity. Can't say the same for the world champ. And speaking of world champs, we saw Chris Jericho come out, which I'm not going to lie to you all, when I saw Ricky come out there and start talking, I was like, all right, someone's going to interrupt him. I think this may be the start of where you have Jericho come out there and you started Jericho and Ricky Starks' little feud. And obviously that's what they're doing. These two guys are going back and forth. Ricky Starks is telling Chris Jericho looks like a dude who's been through 5 divorces or something like that. Kind of reminds me of around when 2 years ago when NBA Twitter roasted the hell out of Jericho. But anyways, this leads to a match being set out for the first Dynamite, which is pretty much gonna be a new Dynamite. Like, they're talking about that there's a new stage set up and everything on January 4th, where Jericho will face Ricky Starks 1-on-1. So because this is the first time they've ever faced off, Jericho and Ricky Starks on the 4th of January. Sign me up. That should be a good one. So we have, what is this, game 5, I think. Death Triangle versus the Elite. This is the best of 7 series. It's the no DQ match. Overall, I thought this was a really good match for the most part. A lot of action, can't miss it. Just so much going down, like boom, yada boom, back and forth, front and back. But in the end, the Elite got the win here. And Death Triangle, actually, because you could tell they were upset, they attacked the Elite after the match. So unlike Game 5 in real life where Draymond got suspended, I don't know who's gonna get suspended in this one, but we shall see what happens next because well, there is a game, there will be another game, in Game 6, and we all know it's gonna end with the Elite winning in 7 games. I'm just putting that out there. Danielson cut a promo. He was talking about, him being trained up by the hometown heroes, HBK and all that stuff. But he also talked about William Regal and how, what went down and everything and how there's consequences behind your actions. MJF, there's consequences behind your actions. I'm coming after you, MJF. Ethan Page comes out there. He's like, I should be the next world champion. I should be next in line, not you, vegetable man. And now it looks like they're going to face each other. Well, Danielson was like, let's face each other. But then Paige was like, no, we're not. Like, then they started fighting. But, yeah, pretty solid segment there with Renee Paquette as well. She interviewed Danielson. Moxley, Darius Martin was next. This wasn't bad. Actually, no, Hook versus this jobber Exodus Prime. What the heck kind of wrestling name is Exodus Prime? Anyways, I got some weird. That's like a wrestling name outside of a community creations tab or some WWE 2K type crap. Like my career or something like Exodus Prime. Anyways, Hook gets the win there. There's nothing more I can say about that. They were calling Hook Rookie of the Year, which is, I mean, I don't really know if we should call Hook Rookie of the Year, but that's just my opinion. Moxley and Darius Martin were next. This was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. John Moxley got the win here. That's pretty much it there. There's really nothing else I can say. Gun Club versus FTR was next. This was a solid tag team match. And shockingly, Gun Club got the win here. You know what? I might not even say shockingly because looks like we're seeing the downfall of FTR. They lost the Ring of Honor World title. They lost to the Briscoes. They lost to the Ass Boys. They're going to lose their IWGP titles at the Tokyo Dome. They're going to lose their AAA Tag Team Championships whenever that happens. And then it's like, what's next for FTR? You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I know people don't like the Gun Club and all that, but you can really say they needed the win more than FTR. You got to build Gun Club up, and really this is the only way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross came in. And it's funny. Rick Ross called Keith Lee a big mother effer, which is ironic because Rick Ross, you ain't too far yourself from being proclaimed one yourself. Um, you know what, man? This segment was trash. I'm not gonna lie to you because like it. This I will admit when they had Keith Lee pinned to the steel steps and then they did the stomp, the double stomp with the the concrete. I thought that was a really cool spot. But they had this big roided up Tekashi 6ix9ine, and of course, who could forget Harlan, the Brock Lesnar wannabe guy, attack Keith Lee. I'm like, what? And then Rick Ross suddenly switched sides all of a sudden. Like, man, get out of here, man. Like, with all that BS. So, outside of that spot, I thought the segment was dumb. I kind of felt like it was a little bit of a waste time. Like, if you're gonna do all that, you could have just gave more time to the main event, the women main event of the night, which was really cool. It's been a while. I think the last time the women main event was like Grand Slam, I believe. Actually no, but that was last year. I don't know, but it's been a while since we've had a woman main event show, I believe. Let alone Dynamite. Jamie Hayter, HIKARU SHIDA is for the AEW Women's World Championship. This wasn't a bad match. I thought this was a pretty good main event. Shida, showed heart. Obviously, Jamie Hayter, we all know how good she is. And I thought this capped off, in my opinion, what was a pretty good episode of AEW Dynamite, or as you like to call it, AEW Dynamite Holiday Bash. So I guess Santa Claus really came to town this night. Oh, and also we heard from MJF, which he was talking about running away from Danielson. I hope you guys enjoyed my AEW Dynamite Holiday Bash review. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment to the channel and all that good stuff. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling. And so, yeah.